Exactly 3 months ago, we broke ground on a pole barn over the top of our sawmill. Now, we have milled all of the siding and framing lumber for this sawmill shed except for the posts and a couple of the headers. We had several pine trees on our property that were leaning and about to fall over, or they had bug damage, and we decided to harvest those and make pine siding to complete our shed. We love the look of board and batten siding. It worked out great on our cabin build, and it's working out great on this shed. Well, hey there, hobby homesteaders. Welcome back to Peaks Peak. My name is Lucas, and we're sharing our hobbies here on 38 acres in eastern Kentucky. And today, our hobby is finishing our sawmill shed. We have the capabilities of milling 16-foot logs now, and we were able to mill some headers, which I'm going to put up at about the, 7.5, 8 foot high mark there. And that way I can kind of put some siding across the front of this and finish off so that we have a finished look to our sawmill shed. And I am looking forward to it. I think it's going to look great to get this all finished off, and we have lots of other projects to move on to. So we got to get this done so that we can get to those next projects. Let's get to work. I have been battling to get the best angles for you guys, but the last time I was out here and it was this hot, when I set the camera out in the sun, it was overheating and shutting down on me. So today we're gonna try a different approach. Set you guys up in the shade. Try to keep the cameras rolling. Okay. All right, now we got a place to set a header. I should have built it that way to begin with. Woo, doggy. Whoa. That about got away from me. We're in business. Woo. Now, we can put this siding back on. Right, other side. $29 3/8. 29 1/8. All right. Really, we're pretty good. Not just dead perfect, but definitely good enough for what we're doing. Let's start cutting some boards. All right, we'll try these out to get started.
Jesus went to the cross for me and you.
Perfect, perfect. All right, we're ready to put the last batting strips on. Woohoo! We are done. Guys, we have a sawmill shed. Look at that. I am so proud of this because this has been something that really, ever since I started watching my buddy Brock mill on his Woodland Mills mill, I kind of wanted to get into it. And then my friend Justin brought his Woodland Mills mill over, and we started milling lumber that we got to use on the cabin with Caden. And I was hooked. I said, man, it is so cool to see something go from a tree, especially a tree that's just gonna go to waste because it fell down or it's damaged or any of those things. Man, to get to turn it into something like this, it's just fantastic. What a blessing to get to have this hobby. I set the first post on April 19th. So I basically came in right at 3 months, cutting the logs, milling the lumber, and building the shed, all while taking care of everything else that goes on in life. So I'm really happy with the progress that we made on this. We've got other plans for the woodyard up here. So this series in the woodyard is not going to go away. We're probably going to build a shelter so that we can store equipment and things up here. In fact, with my family growing, we are running out of parking spaces and things like that. So if I can store box blades and backhoes and things like that up here where they're out of the way, I think it would be a whole lot better for everybody. So I'm not sure how big of a structure I'm going to build, because I want it to be a structure that I can mill the lumber for and build from scratch myself. So it probably will be like an equipment storage shed with just, you know, another lean-to, kind of like this, maybe 2 bays or something like that. I don't know. Leave some ideas down in the comments for what you might like to see, and I will consider those as I'm making my decisions. But I have some other things that have been getting away from me, projects that need done, like the deck on the side of our house. The handrail is rotten and starting to break off, so I'm going to tear that deck off and pour a concrete patio over there. And that's going to be a project. And I'm probably going to have to go begging for some friends to help me and all of that. But I think that's the next thing that we're going to do. Caden's wanting a basketball goal, so I think I'll pour a patio/basketball court next to the house, and that will make both of us happy. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, getting to see me finish the sawmill shed. It's been really exciting. I appreciate you guys following along. Till next time, get outside and enjoy God's creation, because it's beautiful out here. Y'all have a good day.